Well, hey everybody. Tennis matches are typically pretty quiet, except for any grunting that you can hear by some players, right?
Of course. Okay, but the quiet at the Canadian Tennis Open got a rude interruption over the weekend.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
What? That was
Are we in Texas?
Yeah.
Are we in Texas? That was a random blast of Cotton Eye Joe blaring at a critical point during a semifinal match. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Get it?
Yep.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Okay, we may never know, but the umpires stopped play until it was resolved and replayed the point.
A little mishap took place during one of the final matches.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Yeah, as that clip continues, you can hear the commentators in disbelief. The crowd didn't seem too happy either. So Jessica Pegula and Iga Swiatek were in the midst of that second set tiebreaker when, Cotton Eye Joe started playing over the loudspeaker after Ian, please don't. I can't. Ian's doing the dance off to the side here, and I'm going to lose it. After a brief pause, the match resumed with Swiatek winning the tiebreaker 7-4. Still no word on where Cotton Eye Joe came from.
They were not as happy about it as Ian was when he saw it play.
Goofball. All right.
You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 5.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow. Are we in Texas?
Yeah, we in Texas. What happened there? A professional tennis match, look at this, gets interrupted by, Cotton Eye Joe playing over the loudspeaker. So this was during the National Bank Open over the weekend. The umpire, in fact, would stop play, and the two would have to replay the point. Jessica Pegula would go on to win that match. All right. Good morning, you too.
I got that song stuck in my head now. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Wow.
A lot of people love
Cotton Eye Joe.
that song.
Oh, yeah.
It's too early for that, Harry. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
That's action from the Canadian Open on Saturday as Cotton Eye Joe hijacks a rally that could have decided the winner. The umpire stopped the play and had the players replay the point and thanked the sound system operator for turning music off so they could continue. That's not supposed to happen. It looked like it was a prank. I don't know what happened.
I wish they would have broke out into the dance.
And just kept going?
Like, turned it into a wedding reception.
Yeah.
You did that, the cha-cha slide.
They were quick to end it.
And then, oh, wrong button.
Could you imagine, though, if you were about to win and they came on and they stopped? Like,
oh, boy.
Cotton Eye Joe strikes again.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on.
Well, that's what thousands of people were thinking at the Canadian Open tennis match in Montreal Saturday. One player was about to strike a ball when Cotton Eye Joe started playing on the stadium speakers, stunning the players and the audience. But the crowd booed when they turned the song off. Now, the game was 4-3 when the song came on, but ended in a 6-4 victory. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
A tennis match over the weekend sounded more like a hoedown. The National Bank Open in Montreal had a bizarre interruption during the women's semifinals, right in the middle of a crucial moment in the second set. The song Cotton Eye Joe started blaring in the arena.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
So where did it come from? Where did it go?
My favorite is the gasps from the crowd. They're like, oh, man.
Because everybody knows,
crazy.
like, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. My question is, how is it that you have that song queued up, ready to go for in the audio system, and that you can just, it just plays?
Well, the person probably thought it was married to that point a long time ago.
There you go. Well, it was either a horrible accident or, you know, a prank that was very well thought out might have cost them a job, but clearly pretty funny and got a reaction there.
I think somebody's going to be having a stern talking to after that whole thing.
We'll have to see.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Replay the point.
Oh, wow.
A tennis match in Canada was interrupted in a way nobody expected. Play was paused thanks to Cotton Eye Joe. It happened during the Canadian Open semifinals on Saturday.
Yeah, the two ladies were in the second set when the 1995 hit song started blasting over the loudspeaker just real quickly. But after a brief pause, the set was replayed. They said, hey, basically consider that like a jump ball.
Yeah.
So it's a do-over.
If that happened at Wimbledon, ooh.
Like, how does that happen? Yeah, right?
You go to the person running audio.
Oh, I don't want to be that person.
Speaker. Welcome back on this Monday. We appreciate you joining us. Daniel Miller along with Angela Gunnell. Let's get over to Amber Hardwick. She's in for Jim with our weather. Good morning.
Good morning. I like Cotton Eye Joe. I think it's a good tune. I always liked it with Cosmic Bowling.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's distracting at all.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Are we in Texas, Chanda?
Hey, listen, Cotton Eye Joe, that's not just a Texas thing. We'd listen to it anywhere. Funny moment, though, during an intense tennis match in Canada. They want everything quiet during the points.
There's an etiquette here.
Yeah, according to Sports Illustrated, the players were going to break close second shot. You heard when Cotton Eye Joe rings out and you go,
wait, what?
Fortunately, the umpire forced the point to be replayed.
American Jessica Pegula, the woman in the green dress, ended up winning the match. She then went on to win the women's singles.
In the annals of tennis history, that'll be a trivia question. Cotton Eye Joe disrupted the match.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Replay the point.
Oh, wow.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? That's what thousands of people were thinking at the Canadian Open tennis match in Montreal on Saturday. One player was about to strike a ball when the song Cotton Eye Joe began to play on the stadium speakers, stunning the players and the audience. The game was 4-3 when the song came on, but ended in a 6-4 victory.
No dancing allowed. Sorry.
American tennis star Jessica Pegula is the winner of the Canadian Open Tennis Championship. But this comes after the world's #1 player that she was facing off with in the semis Saturday was shocked, along with her and everyone in attendance, when this happened.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow.
So when you hear it a little bit in the background, apparently it was blaring for folks who were there. From the broadcast booth, though, it's a bit muffled. So you heard the announcer talking about the song Cotton Eye Joe that just out of the blue comes on. Even the crowd is kind of looking around like, where's that coming from? So they ended up replaying the point, and for a while we thought, oh no, this is going to derail our American player, but no worries. In the end, she wins this one, but it was kind of a bizarre thing to watch play out.
Sports fans can definitely chalk up Saturday's occurrence of the National Bank Open under the category of something you don't see every day, although you should. This should happen at every tennis match.
Or should we actually say you hear every day? Take a look.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
They should have kept playing.
I know.
That should inspire you to hear Cotton Eye Joe. And the tiebreak of the semifinal in Montreal between Jessica Pegula and Iga Swiatek, the popular song from the 90s, Cotton Eye Joe, played, interrupting play at a pivotal point in the match.
So the umpire here, who could clearly be heard yelling, when the song kicked in, forced the point to be replayed.
After the interruption, Swiatek dominated the rest of the tiebreak, forcing a third set. I wish we could replay that so we could hear the song once again.
I think it's great.
You should be able to deal with Cotton Eye Joe if you're a professional tennis player. Do we have it?
Do we have the music for it?
We need the music up. Yeah, I mean, I will say.
Oh, wow.
If it had been for Cotton Eye Joe, I would have won that point
mid-rally.
a long time ago.
Is it
Do
weird
you know the song?
Yes, I know the song Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay.
I mean, you know what?
Just check.
Keeps laughing at me this morning. No, but like I feel like, hear me out, if I had the tennis racket, that would make me play harder.
Yes, it should.
It's a fun song. It's
I know they're very focused. I know they're very focused. But now I'm just thinking like they should have random musical interruptions in all sports. And, well, basketball games, they play songs all the time.
Right.
You hear
what song would you want to be interrupted to on the court?
Cotton Eye Joe. 100%.
Joe?
Yeah. No, like yeah, Cotton Eye Joe. No, I want something slow
That's what
to
I'm
like
saying.
really throw something off. I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
I want Thriller by Michael Jackson.
There you go. And then maybe they start doing a dance to it. Like basketball players, they play music during the game. Baseball players, why can't tennis players have some Cotton Eye Joe?
I'm going to play it now during commercial break.
I mean, you got the guy
24
being like,
Sunrise 5.
everybody clap your hands. They can't deal with that?
Can we play that?
Odd occurrence at a pro tennis match over the weekend.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow. Are we in Texas?
The announcer is so good. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So that's Cotton Eye Joe suddenly playing on the loudspeakers. It happened during a pivotal point in the second set tiebreak between the #1 ranked player Iga Swiatek and Jessica Pegula. The umpires stopped the action, the crowd was booing, and Pegula didn't win another point in the tiebreak. But she did come back strong in the third set and won the match.
Didn't shake her.
Right.
Game, set, distraction. Tennis players lost their focus when a popular song interrupted the harmony of the Canadian Open.
Yeah, it happened just as things were getting intense. Listen for yourself.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow.
It's not happy.
All right, Cotton Eye Joe blasted through the speakers during the second set tiebreaker. The chair ump paused the game until the music stopped. We don't know where did it come from or where did it go, but it appears to have been a technical difficulty. Someone's getting fired. Can you imagine, though, if you were winning that point and that came on and you had to do it over and then you lost the point? I wasn't watching the match, so I don't know how it all ended up.
The fact that it's even on a set list at that sort of an event doesn't really make sense. You know, like
could have been someone's like, you know, phone, or iPod or something.
It's just strange.
A little fun there, you know, because there's certain etiquette at tennis.
Yeah,
right? Exactly. You just can't have that. So anyway, I was just looking. So Jessica Pegula, I think that was Swiatek that she was playing, who's regarded as, you know, one of the best, if not the best. She ended up winning that tournament, so at least, you know.
Which one?
That one that we just saw.
The one that's considered the best player?
No, Pegula is the American.
Oh, okay.
So
she bested the other person.
Yeah,
okay,
she
gotcha.
did. So I guess, you know.
Cotton Eye Joe may have benefited.
Cotton Eye Joe may have done the trick there. So anyway, useless information, Megan. I'm sorry. I just threw that in there.
I was curious.
Important information. Yeah, very important information.
Who doesn't love to crash a good party or maybe even a tennis match?
Except this is how you do it. A tennis match in Canada was interrupted in a way nobody expected. Take a look.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow.
What?
Whoops. Yeah, so the match was paused thanks to, as you can hear, Cotton Eye Joe coming over the speakers. This happened during the Canadian Open semifinals on Saturday.
The match was in the second set when the 1995 hit song started blasting over the loudspeakers. After a brief pause, the set was replayed.
Well, the point was replayed, technically.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
How does that even happen?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's just that in-house DJ ready for
Do you notice
whatever.
This, like, line judge here is kind of like...
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a slight bop.
Yeah, just like...
It's like, how can you not just a slight bop?
Yeah, and that's poor Jessica Pegula there, the player. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. That's a big point, apparently, in the match, too. I can see it. And a tie break. You know, they're 3 points away from it's going to a third set or it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unfortunate. But hey.
So that point didn't count?
Just replayed the point.
That's great.
Yeah, they say they replay the point. Just like if someone yelled out unnecessarily, anything like that. But maybe next time don't press the button.
Don't.
Yeah, and of all the songs, too.
Who's got that queued up?
I know, of all the songs I'm ready to go.
That's the one. That's the one.
A tennis match in Canada was interrupted in a way nobody expected.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Replay the points.
Oh, wow.
People are booing or they're like, yeah, we approve of this. The match was paused because you heard there the song Cotton Eye Joe started playing over the speakers. This was during the Canadian Open semifinals on Saturday. Jessica Pegula and Iga Swiatek were in the second set when the 1995 hit song started blasting over a loudspeaker. After a brief pause, the set was replayed. Is that something that often is played during tennis matches? Not during the match, but perhaps in the breaks?
I can't envision that, though. Of all the songs to play in the world, Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, it's just...
Whether you love it or hate it, it's hard to ignore.
It is.
It's like the chicken dance that way.
I know.
Would tennis be better if they played music like during the whole match? Just like bump music in there and get the live action going, get some dancers in there maybe?
Some dancers.
Some live animals. I mean, come on.
Get a tiger out there.
Yeah. I don't watch much tennis.
You don't say.
Yeah. We never would have guessed that,
throwing it out
Marcus.
there. Maybe I would watch more. Anyway. Hey, Tim.
We'll make you the chairman of the, board on that one.
And while Michigan may have hopes of reaching #1 this season, a current #1 in the tennis world was taken down over the weekend.
Jessica Pegula was taking on world #1 Iga Swiatek in the semifinals of the Canadian Open on Saturday. But returning a mean backhand wasn't the only battle she was up against. Check it out.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Oops.
Oh, she's mad.
If you couldn't hear it in the background, the old song Cotton Eye Joe started blaring through the speakers halfway through the volley. And since Pegula eventually took the win in the match, she was able to have a little laugh about it afterwards.
I just thought it was funny. I've never had that happen, let alone with Cotton Eye Joe. I was like, is this really happening right now? Like, of all the songs, it was just like, what is going on?
Pegula went on to win the tournament on Sunday, taking home her third career title in straight sets.
She was able to have a little laugh about it. Do you think someone
Because she
lost their
won.
job?
Because she won.
Do you think the one person that had one job, which was to cue up music during the breaks?
During the break, yeah.
Do they even play music at tennis matches? I just remember it being very silent.
Yes. I don't know where it came from.
I don't know. They must.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. But we're saying if she had lost, would she be okay? Because
Right.
I know in that moment I would be angry.
Absolutely not. It is very distracting. Think about it, you're in the zone.
Well, what about Iga Swiatek? She lost. Was she unhappy?
Right, was she unhappy?
I just like saying Iga Swiatek.
Yeah,
The fact that you
Good
can
for
say
you.
that. We give you kudos this morning.
Producer Zach gave me a big heads up that it was coming.
That Zash, I'll tell you what.
Tennis matches typically pretty quiet, as the sport has a lot of rules written and unspoken about the decorum during play.
But a hilarious moment took place at the Canadian Open Tennis Open when this happened.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Replay the points.
Oh, wow.
The familiar song on an international stage, Cotton Eye Joe, blasted through the speakers during a crucial point of a semifinal match. Now, forcing the umpire to stop play until it was resolved. The crowd made their voice heard as they booed for a while after it happened. But at least it looked like players found some humor in the Cotton Eye blunder.
I mean, their face says it all. That's hilarious.
Family, weeknights at 7 on My 20 Vision.
All right, so you go to a tennis match and decorum and quiet are expected. However,
a hilarious moment took place at the Canadian Tennis Open during a rally.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Replay the points.
Oh, wow.
Look at his face.
Oh my gosh. Of all the songs, Cotton Eye Joe blasted through the speakers during that crucial point of a semifinal match. The umpire had to stop play until it was resolved. The crowd booed. There was chaos. There was confusion. All right, it looks like the players did, though, laugh it off a little bit. In fact, now on social media, some people are using Cotton Eye Joe and putting it over like other big sports moments.
Oh, okay.
Like, time for Cotton Eye Joe.
So wait, so they stopped the play, but not only that, the missed point there, I guess it didn't count. They just wiped it out. But you'll always wonder, I was killing that set.
Yes.
You know?
And Cotton Eye Joe, where did it come from?
Where did it come
I still
from?
don't think we have an answer.